Hello everybody, it's Keelari, and today I'm doing another review and kind of like first impressions review. So I have legit always wanted a LeMieux saddle pad, and I just have never been able to get my hands on one. They generally aren't sold in the US. I've almost bought some from horsehealth.co.uk, which is like a British website, and I want to say they own the brand LeMieux, but I'm not positive. But I've never been able to fork over the 30 pounds to ship to where I live, and I finally found a dressage boutique store that is in Florida called Centerline Style. I'll link their website below, but they had a really big 20% off your entire order, like a coupon discount code, and I think it already expired, unfortunately. But I went ahead and I saw they carry a lot of LeMieux products, and it's the first place in the US I've seen to carry them. So I got myself a LeMieux pad. I'm so excited. This is what it looks like. So this is let me read from the tag, the Mesh Air EJ Square Black. Alright, so this is the tag. It shows the 3D mesh and the different layers, and then shows that it's pre-washed, so it should not shrink. It's for sensitive skinned horses. Or wait, hold on. Pre-wash. For sensitive skinned horses, a short pre-wash of this pad is recommended. So it's not pre-washed. They recommend a pre-wash. We're not pre-washing it today. We're gonna see how it is straight up on the horse. So anyhow, this pad is really awesome. They are a little bit on the pricier side. I think this pad is normally about like $70 from Centerline Style. I don't know how much it is from other places because of the whole like conversion rate, because of course it would be cheaper if I were to buy this from the UK in pounds, but by the time you pay for shipping, it ended up being about the same price, if not a little bit more. So that's why I went ahead and used my 20% off. Okay, so about the pad. It is a jumping pad. It is a size large. They say a large is about the size for an average horse, so a regular full-size pad is what this large is considered. I haven't tried it on my horse yet, obviously. I just got it out of the package. Alright, so some of the key features about this pad is the top line right here. I really like how it goes up on the withers. I have high withered horses. Well, two are high withered, one's like average. So I really like pads that go up high and that they're structured to stay up in the gullet of the saddle. So that is definitely structured. They have the LeMieux Pro tape embroidery. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. It's so like light. Whoa, that's terrible lighting. Yeah, anyhow, and then the outside of the pad is mesh. You can see how it's perforated mesh. The inside of the pad is bamboo. It is like extremely soft. It is as soft, if not softer, than the suede type material inside of the Ogilvy pads. Super, super soft. And then between the mesh and the bamboo is a foam lining, and it is actually pretty substantial foam. Like, it's not half pad thick foam or whatever, but it is a lot sturdier and thicker than I was expecting. I thought a mesh pad would be a little bit more like lightweight, airy, not as like heavy. Like, this pad isn't super heavy. It's mesh, but it still has some good amount of cushion to really protect your horse's back. So this would be good if you wanted a lightweight pad in the summer and you're someone who doesn't like to use a lot of half pads or bulk underneath your saddle. This would be great because it does provide some cushion in the actual pad. Alright, so the way you attach it to your saddle is with these little billet strap thingies. You attach these to the D-ring of your saddle instead of the girth loops. So they just Velcro like that. You put them through the D-ring and then you go back. I won't be using these because I probably can't fit these around my half pad to get to my D-rings. And then they have branding right here. It says LeMieux on both sides of the pad. And then down, the tag just dropped. Alright, down at the bottom, there's this material right here where the girth goes through. So this is really sturdy. It's like a nylon canvas, like right here. Sorry, I have like a hair there. It's like a sturdy nylon canvas. It has the branding, and then it has a nylon girth loop. But one thing I didn't know about this pad that is like super cool is if you don't have a regular girth and you have a like you use short girths where you have the long billets, underneath this is the option for segmented billets. So I guess it would be more useful if you had a dressage saddle and you want to do that, but I have a monoflap, so I don't know, it may end up working or it may not for me. But that is just super cool. Can you see how there's 3 different options for the billets? That's amazing. And the other tag just dropped. Anyhow, yeah, I really hope this pad works because it is beautiful, and I'm hoping it will be lightweight and moisture wicking for my horse. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack him up and see what it looks like on him. Had my jumping lesson in this saddle pad. It's been almost an hour since I untacked. When I took the saddle pad off, as you guys can see, there was minimal sweat, which is kind of surprising considering how hard he worked and how hot it is today. It's probably high 70s, low 80s Fahrenheit. Anyhow, the pad looks super clean. There's no sweat that you can see from the outside, no dirt, and the inside is black, and you can see a little bit of I guess it's a little bit of dirt and hair. All the horses are shedding right now, so it has some hair on it, but that's what it looks like. And it's almost dry, like it's a teeny bit damp to touch in some areas, but it actually dried out super quick, and my horse's back dried off really quick. He dried off very similar to how he does from the Eco Gold. Hold on. I have like a mountain of pads. So this dried just as quick as the Eco Gold Cool Fit. I think it's the Cool Fit. I can never remember. The Cool Fit material. So the Eco Golds have a Cool Fit material that's supposed to reduce the body temperature and to wick away and evaporate sweat faster. And I found that the LeMieux pad did basically the same thing. The only difference is the Eco Gold, the pad itself, dries faster than this one. But the reviews about the LeMieux. Let's put this one away. Yeah, so that's just how it did as far as evaporating and wicking away all the sweat. So anyhow, as far as the pad itself, it performed really well. It stayed flat against on me. It didn't bunch. Like sometimes pads can bunch or ripple or whatever, or they can get kind of messed up like through here. The pad did not budge at all. It didn't slip on his back. Some pads can slip, some don't. The wither piece didn't flatten down like that at all. It didn't press on him. It stayed up in the gullet, and it just did not budge. It's a solid pad. And then the foam, once it gets warmed up, it kind of molds to the back a little bit better. So I am overall very happy with this pad. I would definitely buy more, and I want to try their regular, I think they're like the satin sheen or cotton. I don't know, they have like a couple different type of finishes for the regular CC shaped pads or even the Euro cut. This is more like the Euro cut pad. But I really like this pad. 100% recommend them. They are a little bit pricey, but you know, if you want one or two, they'd even be good as a show pad or even cross-country pad, really. They're worth the splurge, and I would definitely buy another one, and honestly, I probably will. So thank you guys for watching my review. If you want to see me review anything else, just let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want to see more. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.